Hello and welcome! Now today is an extra video, especially for this Christmas season. Despite not officially celebrating Christmas and it not having any spiritual significance for me, I mentioned this because I have been asked about it. I guess it puzzles some people why someone with my background would put up a tree and decorations. I mean, I'm not Christian, though we mustn't forget that there are Arabic Christians also. Anyway, such differences don't mean anything to me, and haven't for a very long time. If the world was meant to be a single color, how boring and narrow would it be? Bottom line is, diversity is beautiful. Don't you agree, Neelix? Also, taking out the cold, soulless commercial aspect of it, which seems to be getting quite prominent. I say this because around Halloween time, I remember I was going out to search for fake blood and other things. Again, just a bit of fun, nothing serious. I actually saw more Christmas knickknacks and whatnot than I did Halloween. Quite surprising since it was in October. Anyway, aside from all this, I still enjoy putting up decorations and putting up a tree. I haven't done so for a number of years. In fact, the last time I probably did so was, childhood and teenage years. Here goes. Yay! These were the types when I walked down the street. On one of the windows I saw these and I remember them clearly. I was like, ooh, they look so nice. Lanterns! Got a thing for lanterns, just in case you didn't, realize. So, I always wanted them, but of course never got these. Got the other ones. It just brightens the cold, harsh winters here. The lack of sunshine does bring a downward spiral and lethargy for me. The dullness out there just does not help in winter. Another mention. The atmosphere is lively, happy and chirpy. We need more of that, in whatever form. We took a trip to Manchester here and there were market stalls. I love visiting bazaars, souks and markets. So much character, the sights, the smells. Whether it's in Istanbul, Marrakesh or even here. Especially around Christmas time. I love it, and everything looks so elegant. Proper Tudor house.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at that. That's gorgeous. It's actually gorgeous.
Some of those lights almost looking incandescent.
Yeah.
Almost.
Okay, so we have a nice cozy place here to put the Christmas tree. First thing to do is move this out of the way. This palm tree, which constantly spikes me out. It's a dead palm. I love palm trees, but they come at a price. The tree was very kindly lent to me by my good friend Electronscape or Wayne of the Sidbox, and yes, Sidbox will come. It's just that so much is happening that you know, we don't know what the frick's what in each of our lives. Right, so the first thing I'm gonna put onto this are the Christmas lights. And yeah, these are the diamond lights. I mean, I'm not a fan of the modern LED ones. So this is basically like the ones which I had when I was little, the incandescent ones. And specifically these types here. I thought, why not? Let's just go whole hog and just go full retro with the Christmas decorations. I remember I used to walk along my street and I used to see the different colored lights on each window. And each window had a different kind of design. The lights, the different type of lights here. Some had lanterns, some had these types. You know, some were flashing. You know, it was kind of, I used to enjoy walking down the street, you know, at night when I was going to the shop or something like this. And I asked my mum to get me some lights because, you know, I really wanted one, and she got me these same ones, these diamond lights, and these are one of my favorites, I think. There we go. Beautiful and elegant. We do need more though. We have more. They're slightly different, but they're still just as beautiful. They're not exactly the type like these, but they're very similar. Actually, they're quite elegant. Much more of a green and wire. Let's not leave these on the floor. These are not pleasant to stand on. Some more lights. Let's put them on because it's running a bit thin on lights. These are a bit longer. Another string of lights. Okay, so now here are the second set of lights. Yay! Getting a bit fuller now. Just slightly neaten them up. Didn't realize just how much time it takes to decorate a tree. Well, at least I forgot how much time it takes. Fun though. Some of these are not lit up. I need to get replacement bulbs for them. The joys of freaking Christmas lights. Especially the traditional incandescent ones. There's a little bit of tinsel at the bottom. I don't like to overdo a Christmas tree. I don't like ones that are like overdone too much. I'm especially like no to the pre-done ones. Like the ones which are, you know, the fiber optic ones. So I'm a bit funny about them, to be honest. So I have my own style of decorations, and I'm quite picky about what sort of things I want to do, because I'm picky about decorating anyway. I've got a bit of a, as you can see with my room, I like things to be a certain way, with a certain feel to them. You know, I go by feeling. So there's a lot here which is, you know, hi Neelix. So you can see Neelix has come around here to goof around, as he always does. Let's all say hi to Neelix. Here you go, adorable cat. Charming, shows all your butt. Anyway, as I was saying, with regards to my decorations, yeah, it's like when I go to a store which sells Christmas stuff, I'll probably just see like one stuff or one thing or two things in there and just buy that. Now, like this beautiful thing here, I bought it from the Manchester market when I went. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. There was this guy just doing he had a stall of very unique Christmas decorations. And you know, I've got a bit of a tadometer. I can sort of detect tat. And you know, I don't like the too plasticky stuff. So I'm very kind of, yeah, like this. Looks absolutely stunning. And it goes with my room as well, like a veiled, beautiful bubble here. You can see the light through it. There's another one here, got from the same guy. It's a very nice guy, by the way. Gave me one free. troubles back again. Aren't you? Sorry, I made him jump. I'm sorry, Neelix. I didn't mean to make you jump. Right, anyway. This is not supposed to be here. Pack of floppy disks. There's a tinsel cat walking around. No! My tinsel! It belongs to him now, doesn't it? My tinsel! Okay, slowly take my Don't! It's my tinsel! Here. Boo. Yeah, he looks like Christmas decorations. He's not letting go. Oi! Stop it! Stop destroying it, you. He got enticed away by his favorite toy. The fash. So I got my tinsel back. Now the funny thing is, when we went to Manchester, was it Manchester and Preston? I think it was in Preston. We saw an entire store dedicated to Christmas decorations. I've no idea if it's open all year round, but literally an entire, and not a small, a huge store dedicated to Christmas stuff. And in that entire store, the only thing that appealed to me was this. I personally don't get what is quite Christmassy about this, about peacocks. I've never heard of anything like this before, but I just found it stunning, and it's literally the only thing I bought in the entire store. There you go, I think here would be just fine, and it's quite beautiful and elegant. Now when it comes to baubles, the plastic ones sort of bugged me, so I went with the glass ones. I don't know, I just like to be a little bit more traditional, I guess, with things like this, so I don't know, I'm put off by plasticky stuff. I guess that's the downside to glass. And bear in mind, I am aware the entire tree is freaking plastic. Okay, so that's so heavy. I'm not gonna put these on. I'm gonna have to put the. I don't know what to do with these. Put them like here so they can be onto a branch. Got a beautiful peacock one here. Again, glass. And I'm a little afraid of this one because it's very thin. Let's put the other strand of tinsel on before Neelix has his wicked way with it. Now I came across this thing. Not exactly sure what it's supposed to be, but I thought it's a bit quirky. Let's just kind of put it on the tree. I think it's supposed to be an icicle. Don't know who they're trying to convince, but okay. It's an icicle. Right. Swiftly moving on. Now then. At the car boot sale, when I went and I got all that cool stuff, I saw a couple of these and I thought they were absolutely stunning and very festive looking, you know. So yeah, why not? The other one is here. Yeah, definitely very festive looking. Okay. So back to the bottom here. Let's put the dangly bits. I got some icicles. Don't know what you were thinking, but I got some icicles. And I think they'd be perfect for down here. They're nice glass icicles, so I'm gonna have to be careful with nieces and nephews coming into this room. And Neelix, of course. There you go, dangly bits. Actually, it's kind of nice to have like a wind chime effect. Tempted to sort of put two alongside one another, so that they, you know, slightly tingle in the wind.
Okay.
Yes, Electronscape is behind there. Behind camera. Holding himself around. They're actually quite beautiful. Very elegant. That's what I like with decor. I like stuff that's, you know, sort of elegant. They actually kind of look nicer than I expected them to. Kind of coming along nicely. Now, so now I know why people go for plastic decorations so much, because they're much lighter. These are like weighing down the branches. I need to get a... Now then, you lot are retro people. Can you figure why I've chosen this type of thing? And why I was drawn to these? Do they remind you of something? See what I mean? They're quite demo scene-esque. Yeah. I don't know about anyone else. What I used to do sometimes, only on some of the lights, not all of them of course, is I used to swap the shades. Like for example, I'd get a blue and I'd put it on a green to create a different hue of blue. Like a bit of an aqua sort of blue. Or sometimes on a yellow. To give it a nice bit of a multi-hue sunset orange sort of feel. Another glass bauble, antique style. I'll put that over here. Another Christmas bauble. Another Christmas bauble. And well, it's not gonna be a freaking Easter bauble, is it? Another red glass bauble. What the freak's wrong with me? Red glass bauble over here.
That's quite nice one, okay.
It does, that actually looks very nice. There we go, it's dangling free and it's happy. What's wrong with you? I'm just saying normal things. Electronscape there is kind of just like, keeps laughing at me, don't know why. I think I'll put that here. I'm almost done with this. Looking pretty nice.
You can still smell the trees.
Yeah, that's the thing about using, you know, the traditional old style decorations. You can sort of, you can smell what you smelled back then in childhood, you know, it's kind of nice. Another demo scene-y looking shape I will put at the top. And for the top of the tree is something I used to watch, a show which I used to watch in Arabic. It's a Japanese show called Morocco, and this is Morocco. She reminds me a lot of myself as a child. So I'm gonna somehow put her on top of the tree. Actually, I can put the tree behind her dress straps there. I can actually get in there, so we'll do this. And she can be the piece on the top of the tree. Why not? She's got a heavy head. That's the problem. I think she looks happy there. And I almost, Lisa. And I almost forgot that these frogs here, this pixel bead art here, were made especially for me by Alice, who is Rich Garboot's daughter, one of my patrons. She must have enjoyed watching me and Ayman play frogs. Anyway, it was quite fun actually. So she decided to make these. So thank you so much, Alice. These are really nice, and I'm gonna put them in the Christmas tree. Look who's sneaking behind the tree there. Mudud himself, wanting to join in. And not to forget the gifts for under here. This is kindly from Electronscape to me. This is from me to Electronscape. And this was from Rich Garboot to me. Something which I was actually gonna buy for myself. I had it saved in my list for, I don't know, probably the best part of a year. And I cannot believe he actually chose the same one for me. And it was just, wow. And this is a really nice album. Actually, both Electronscape and I, we both listened to it and we both enjoyed. So thank you so much, Rich. And this, of course, is from me to myself. As some of you know, I'm a big fan of the Mysterious Cities of Gold. You know, it's a childhood thing. I've watched it in English in childhood as well as in Arabic. So yeah, this is the soundtrack of it, which I'm so happy to have on vinyl record. As you can see, I also have the DVD box set of it, of the entire series. And last but not least, we have Neelix here enjoying his gift, his catnip. Having a wicked way with my Christmas decorations and his deep snooze. Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a warm, fuzzy one. Adios!